Hey athletes, it's Coach Christina. I am just jumping on live to go through 5 quick tips for fighting fatigue. So tip number 1 is nutrition. So with nutrition, you want to make sure that you are consuming enough calories, enough carbohydrates, especially if you guys are doing big training sessions and you are burning a lot of calories and often feeling fatigued. It could be that you just need to add in more food, more nutrition in general, and then make sure you're doing enough carbohydrates, because if you're going super high intensity and much longer than you have, say, over the winter time, you really should add your nutrition to match your training. So tip number 1 is make sure your nutrition is dialed in. Tip number 2 is also kind of nutrition, but it's hydration. So when athletes are dehydrated, they're not drinking enough fluids during the day, they're not drinking enough fluids while they're training, that can often make you feel like you're fatigued or extra fatigued more than you think you should be. So my tip for that is just carry around a water bottle. Make sure that you're drinking throughout the day. Make sure that you're drinking while you're training. So if you're on the bike or on a run, make sure you're on your treadmill, have a place to grab your drink, or you can carry a water bottle or hydration pack with you while you're running to make sure that you are as hydrated as you can, just to make sure that you're well hydrated. You don't want to be overhydrated, but that's another topic. Number 3 is going to be sleep. So oftentimes athletes are not sleeping enough, and this is a common problem I see with a lot of athletes. So my rule is shoot for 7 to 9 hours of sleep a night. The goal is high quality sleep, not interrupted sleep, which I know it's hard if you're a mom or you kids or pets that you keep you up, but shooting for that 7 to 9 hours of sleep is kind of that perfect number that's going to help you increase your endurance, help you to perform better in your training sessions. So shooting for sleep, keeping your rooms dark and cool, making sure you're not doing too much screen time before bed or having caffeine that's going to keep you up. So focus on sleep. That's number 3. Number 4 is going to be make sure you're taking 1 recovery day a week. So if you are building up fatigue and you just kind of keep pushing through it and you're just, like, oh, the more must be better, I'm just going to keep going. What tends to happen is that your body is fatigued and then you're not allowing recovery, so it builds up fatigue, and then you're working hard and builds up fatigue. So it's kind of this slope, this line is going up and you're getting more and more fatigued, and it's really hard to kind of feel like the fatigue is going away if you're just working really hard every day. So make sure that you are taking at least 1 day a week that you are doing no additional exercise. And by that I mean, I've had some athletes tell me, well, I took a day off, but then I'm building a deck at my house, or I'm I'm painting my house. So you take a day that maybe is off from exercise, but then you're doing manual labor. That one's definitely not going to be allowing your body to recover. So that's tip number 4. Tip number 5 is follow a training progression with periodized training. So where you're going from when I say periodized training, it's really you train based on the period you're in. So you want to make sure that you are building your training plan appropriately. So if you have a coach, they'll hopefully be building you that plan, or if you're following a training plan, it should be periodized. If you're on your own, what you want to be doing is making sure that you're allowing your body to build and then recover. So maybe 3 weeks up, 1 week down, or 2 weeks up, 1 week down. That's going to really allow your body to be able to build and then have that recovery. And you're not, say, doing really hard, intense workouts when you're base training, or say you're not doing race simulated efforts back in January when your race is in July. So just making sure that you're doing a periodized training plan. That way you are allowing your body to have the ability to gain fitness, to build up, and then recover on your recovery weeks, or that you're not just overtraining when you should be maybe doing that base training. So those are my 5 tips. Think good nutrition, enough calories and carbohydrates, specifically hydration. Make sure your hydration is dialed in. You're going to make sure you're sleeping 7 to 9 hours. Make sure you're taking recovery days during the week, and then make sure you guys are doing a appropriate build when you are training, so that way you can build your fitness without getting overtrained. So if you guys have any questions on fatigue or monitoring fatigue or mitigating fatigue or just questions on fatigue or recovery in general, let me know. And I'll just add in one more thing. So you can track your fatigue. It can be through a technology like a Whoop monitor. It could be an Oura Ring. It could be HRV for training, mapping out your heart rate variability, or it could just be journaling and writing down, okay, today I felt like I was an 8 out of 10, or today I was very fatigued, I was more like a 4 out of 10. So just make sure you guys are keeping track of your fatigue, and that way you can kind of see a pattern where, oh gosh, it's been 3 weeks and my fatigue's not getting any better, or my monitor's telling me, oh, I should really take a day off. That's when you want to make sure that you're listening to your body, or you're listening to technology, which of course we don't always want to listen to technology, but listen to your body and technology, use the combination together to determine whether or not you should have a day off. So, okay, you guys have a great rest of your day, and just let me know if you guys have any questions. Okay, bye.